What's up, mother truckers? It's Friday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. It's not even Wednesday. It's fucking Thursday. Whatever. Jeez, my hair got cut. They clipped it a little short there, didn't they? Anyhow, it's music video time. So let's do it. Thanks, Mike. We're gonna do a Josh request starting out. This is Telepath. I stumbled upon them on Spotify. I need soothing music. As you well know, I do karaoke, and I just had a whole night of that bullshit, so I need something soothing currently. So we're gonna start off with that, okay? This is called Dawn Over the Metropolis by Telepath. Any time now. Oh, there it goes. Namaste. Yeah, that's some relaxing shit right here. Damn, this shit would put me asleep, honestly. It's good ambient music. Never underestimate ambient music, you guys. Ambient music is the shit. Moby does some good ambient music. That's always been like a big component of him as an artist, like just creating ambient music, which I quite enjoy. I mean, obviously, it's not the music you're gonna put on when you're riding, when you and your boys are. It's 2007 and you're on the way to the mall to try to meet some girls. Obviously, you're not going to put this on, but when you're 37 years old and you just heard 5 hours of fucking karaoke, this is music to your fucking ears. Yes, they're there every week, Mike. It never ends. It never ceases. Yeah, for real. I don't think we need to be this laid back. I think it's gonna put people to sleep. All right, so we're gonna go the polar opposite direction. Then we're gonna get to the request. I just did that video about Oliver Tree, so I feel like listening to an early Oliver Tree song. I like the song. I like the video. You guys will probably hate it. Whatever. It is what it is.
This I say, this is my everything.
Oh, that Oliver Tree. He sure is wackadoo, this guy. What is he doing? He's jumping through the fucking walls. What's not to like? He's a good boy. Yeah, so shit went down last week on the stream, if you were here, if you remember. Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget it was the first? Anyway, yeah, basically if I leave a song that just plays and I don't like pause it, YouTube feels like I'm just like freebooting shit. And that's why. So if you remember, I went to go take a piss and I just let the Radiohead video play with an empty chair. And like, that's not good. That's just like I'm literally just playing a music video on my channel. That's not my property, you know, and I'm not commentating over it. So there's not even a sniff of fair use going on there. All I saw was Hummer by Pink Pop. I'm assuming you mean Smashing Pumpkins Hummer from the Pink Pop Festival. So that's what we're going to go with. I hope that's what you meant, because I like Hummer. Off the Siamese Dream album. It's not my favorite song off that album, but it's oh shit, they got the whole goddamn concert on there in HD. Dude, YouTube has fucking everything now, don't they? Cool. There was a lot of different studio effects that went on with that song, so I'll be interested in hearing how they kind of pulled that off. Yeah, 94, man, that must have been right before he buzzed his hair off. Or he buzzed it short for Bullet with Butterfly Wings, and then he just buzzed it clean off for 1979 for the music videos. Yeah, no, total Beastie Boys influence. I mean, well, he's got the high pitched voice like Mike D and Ad Rock. Rest in peace, MCA. I don't know. I thought it was cool. It either connects with you or it doesn't. Oliver Tree. It connected with me. I really liked it. I thought it was different. Obviously, it's more in the pop sphere or realm. But, I don't know. I fuck with it. So this was a request from Ice Hockey Jedi. We did not get to this last week because YouTube gadooshed my stream. Because they think I'm just like freebooting videos, and you know, it was from that Radiohead performance when I went to the bathroom. I'm almost 100% sure of that. And then they just gadooshed it anyway after that on part 2. Wasn't that some bull butter? So this is a Hummer by Smashing Pumpkins from the 1994 Pink Pop Festival. Oh, wait, no, I was thinking about... Was I thinking about Rocket? Anyway, whatever. Dude, that that guy is feeling it just as much as I am. I could see it in his movements. He feels it. He loves it. I love seeing that enthusiasm. Damn. Billy's vocals are normally very dodgy live. He sounds just like the record on this performance. Look at that snarl. He just looked so much better when he was bald, honestly. Like the shaved head thing. I just like that look on him so much better. It's weird when you get used to seeing a bald person and then you see them when they have hair. It just looks like too much, like they're wearing a wig or something.
I've sinned. I chase the charm, but I don't want them anymore. And I was alive, world's to sky. Take me away from you. Yeah. My tongue.
Dude, I have literally never heard a live Smashing Pumpkins vocal performance from Billy Corgan that's this good. Like, what the fuck happened to that guy? Like, dude, if you look at like later live Smashing Pumpkins performances, it's almost like he has a disdain for his own songs and he just fucks them up. Like those, they trying to say, like that whispery chest head voice combo that he does. He'll just be like, yeah. He just does it full volume, like in later concerts. So he's actually like trying now.
So bad with promise. When I woke up from my sleep, I was happier.
Bro, how many people told Billy Corgan that, like, he couldn't sing, you know? Like, how many people told him, like, dude, your voice sucks. You're never gonna get anywhere with that voice. Like, I guarantee he heard that so much. What the fuck do people know, you know what I mean? What the fuck does anybody know? It's always the people who aren't doing shit that like to tell you, like, what to do. You know how many people have given me advice on my fucking YouTube channel who don't have YouTube channels, or my band who don't have fucking bands? I don't know why people are like that. It's usually dudes.
Yes, no question, anyone but me. I am free. and ask yourself question. Anyone but me. I ain't free.
Damn, he hit that clean.
You feel love is real.
So the takeaway here is,
Yes, I do.
don't listen to anybody and just do what the fuck you want to do. And if it's true, if your heart's in it, you're gonna form an audience. You will find an audience because they will detect the authenticity and they will follow you. That's what people crave, is authenticity. Oh yeah, I mean, take your pick. Do shorts. YouTube doesn't give a fuck about shorts anymore. That was great. That was amazing. I highly enjoyed that. That was pleasurable to both watch and listen to, which is kind of the point of entertainment. We have a one from If We Shadows, a prepaid request here. Revis, From That Point On. Revis? I don't know. I've never heard this band.
Of the ocean we find the question of why we ended up where we are. Have a way to ascend through my mind and change the direction I go in this world. From that point on, the answer sounded better. From that point on, every way or direction we go, for answers that pull us closer to find.
I think what I like about this guy's voice is that he's not trying to sound like anybody. Like, he's not trying to copy a style, which a lot of vocalists do nowadays, you know, or since the beginning of fucking time. If you go through like the decades, you know, like the new romantic movement in the 80s, like everyone sounded the same. 90s, like grunge or alternative, there was a sound. God knows new rock, there was a fucking sound with the Yarling and shit. The indie movement, like, yeah, like, I don't know. This guy just sounds like, when he sings, this is just what he sounds like. Kind of like Billy Corgan, you know?
Out there words far from what we know. Deep into the great outer space, outer space, outer space. From that point on, the answer sounded better. From that point on, the purpose came together. From that revelation, I found my fate on the ocean waves forever. Yeah. From that point
Okay, this guy really likes the phrase "from that point on." Like, when he was penning these lyrics, he's like, all right, from that point on, you know what? I'm going to ride this from that point on into the fucking sunset, because I really think I got something here. That's my only criticism so far.
From that point on, the purpose came together. From that revelation, I found my fate on the ocean waves forever. Yeah, from that point on.
Damn.
From that point
Well, the band's name is Revis or Revis, R-E-V-I-S, and I swear to God, if the name of this song isn't from that point on, then I will be very pissed off, because, like, Gong, well, this is the Gong Show, where you don't like it, it's like, whoosh. Okay, I could see how you would compare this band to Default. There was literally a band called Default. Why the fuck would you name your band Default? Like, we are just the stock. We are stock as fuck. We're basic, bland. We're the default setting for a rock band. That song, wasting my time again. Can't hit those notes. Yeah, that song sucked. God, that band is awful. Default. Man, why'd you have to remind me about that band's existence? You're wasting my time. And shocked me and kept the demon, and now hit the flow and that. Yeah, that fucking song. Ugh. Yeah, Yarling and New Rock were still very, very much a thing when Theory of a Default Nickel. Yeah. That's how dudes in like new rock bands or new metal bands, that's how they would agree. It's like, hey man, you want a beer? Yeah. Do as I told you. Get me a Michelob Ultra. Never misunderstand me. Yeah. They just, they liked affirmative words back then in the 2000s. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when the gabagool runs out? And your kid's hungry. He's Italian American. He won't eat anything but gabagool and a little prosciutto. That was that City High song. What would you do if your mom's at home? Or your son was at home, starving all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry. And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money. And his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job. That fucking song sucked ass. All right, up next we've got Mike Anderson. He's the man behind the mask, Alice Cooper, famously covered and more notably known by the band Rex Viper. You got a little Rex Viper.
Come on, Dad. I'm trying to make a good impression.
It's a lovely night. Walking in the moonlight is very
Why do you sound like David Spade just then?
romantic. Trust me.
But Dad, you promised to let me use the car if I got good grades. Dad, I want to take her to the movies. It'll take an hour to walk there.
Then you better get going. And by the way, enjoy the show.
That is a slutty sounding synthesizer, that synth bass. That sounds similar to Too Much Time on My Hands by Styx. You know what? I feel like that's the same exact synth patch. If you're familiar with Too Much Time on My Hand by Styx, it's the same exact tone.
You're with your baby.
Yamaha DX7, probably. FM synthesis, bro.
Deep in love, but you're deeper in the woods. You think you're doing alright. Did
Oh, look at that cod piece. That's beautiful. Love that. And Alice Cooper was probably like 40 something here.
You're swimming with your girl out on Lover's Lake, and the wind blows cold. It chills your bones, but you're still on the make. That's a bad mistake. Ah, but the moon was full, and you had a chance to be all alone. But you're not alone. This is your last dance and your last romance.
Oh yeah, request for $5 unless if you were confused by look, these people don't love me this much to just be handing me over money. They get something for their money on here. Baby. Gets you a music video. That you're forcing your music taste on others. Is there anything better than forcing your music taste on other people? I think not. I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask.
Sorry. Just choked on my own spit. That's kind of hot, right? Or was that gay? Is that gay if you choke on your own? Anyway, stupid joke. Hacky. Unoriginal. Dudes. And one dudette to my knowledge. No, two. I guess Jen's still in here. Listen to that guitar in the mix. Listen to how low it is in the mix. That distorted guitar. Bro, that shit is so fucking low. You barely detect it. And the synths are like top of the mix. That is like front and center. Like, what the? Alice Cooper, you motherfucking sellout. You started off as like a classic rock guy. Dude, listen to how quiet that distorted guitar is. Just please. Like, it's so low in the mix.
The man behind the mask, and he crawled out of his
I don't know. There's just something about hearing a lead guitar solo and like the support underneath the lead guitar is like a synthesizer, like dun 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 dun. Like that's just. There's bands that do it right. I mean, obviously Genesis is a classic example of said band, but the patches were so cheesy in the 80s, and like synthesizers were the newest technology. They weren't new technology, but for the consumer mass market, they were new technology. There's a difference between a guitar soloing over like a fucking Hammond B3 organ that like Tony Banks would play, or like a Mellotron versus a Yamaha DX7 with the most synthetic ass sounds ever in the world. I could see why British James, I could, because he sounded like British James a little bit just then. I could see why they would think that they could pull this song off.
And he's watching you, and he knows your house. No, don't turn out the lights. Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back.
Did you enjoy the movie? Jason, I'm talking to you.
Shut the fuck up. I hate the subplots in 80s music videos. Like the stuffy father. There's always a stuffy father in these fucking videos. Like, what is this rock and roll music you're playing? You're not going out tonight, young man. Fuck you, Dad. And then the dad gets like blown away or whatever. Like, I swear that was a theme in at least 10. I can't name all 10 if you twisted my nipples and made me do that, but yeah, there was a stuffy dad, and I'm sure it was some kind of like, you know, these having to deal with real life experiences with parents. They're I don't know what was the generation before boomers? What was it, the golden era or the silent generation? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, fuck all that. Oh man, this fucking song from Cerebral P. You're bringing back a lot of memories right now. New Radicals, you get what you give. Jesus, this was on Now That's What I Call Music Volume 5. This just brings me back to a time and a place, man. This song had a little lisp there. This is Temu Billy Corgan doing Temu Billy Corgan things. I don't think it's a bad song. There's like a lot of great hooks in this song. I think it was a little brash for him to start calling out people in the song. Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson, you're all fakes, run to your mansions, we'll kick your ass in. It's like, yeah, they're both still relevant and you're not. Maybe you shouldn't have called him out like that in the song. Okay, I'll just tell you this. Every white guy looked like that. So that was one look. And then the alternative look was a bucket hat. So you could have that or a bucket hat. Those are the only two pieces of headgear you could wear as a male in like 1998/1999. Oh, bucket hat! Bucket hat! I forgot that he wore that. Shit. Stupid spiked hair. Yeah, we're rocking out, bro. We're rocking out.
Wake up, kids, we got the dreamer's disease. Age 14, they got you down on your knees. So polite, we're busy still saying please. Frenemies, but when you're down, ain't your friend. Every night, I smash a Mercedes Benz. First we run, and then we laugh till we cry.
No, I actually heard this was a pretty good album, honestly.
But when the night is falling, you cannot find a light.
Like,
You feel your dreams are dying. Hold tight. You got the music in you. Don't let go. You got the music in you. One dance left. This world is gonna pull through. Don't give up. You got a reason to live. Can't forget. We only get what we give. I'm coming home, baby. Your time. Give it to me now. 4 a.m. We ran a miracle mile. We're flat broke, but hey, we do it in style. The parents got flying in for your child. Higher, but when the night is falling, you cannot find your friend.
this guy strikes me as a guy who would hate my band. Like, if my band existed in the same time and place that his band existed, and then like my band went up and we played our set, and then we got done, and then they went up, that guy would be like, that band is such a corporate sellout, just playing whatever they think people want. Like, this guy just strikes me as the cool. He's a hipster before there were hipsters. Just the cool guy. Like, everything, like, he probably reads a lot of fucking, like, I don't even know the names of books that hipsters read, but, you know, all that shit. Yeah, it's really escaping me right now. But, yeah, he reads a lot of books, and he hates on anything that's mainstream. Man, I'm really inferring a lot of things from this guy just based on his physical appearance, much like people do with me on YouTube. Part of the deal. Yeah, totally.
Follow your heart, you're in harm's way. I'm right behind, now stay of mine. You got the music in you, don't let go. You got the music in you, one dance left, this world is gonna pull through. Don't give up, you got a reason to live. We only get what we give. Don't let go. I feel the music in you. Yeah.
He's got a good falsetto. I'll say he uses his. I'm like kind of singing along, just dicking around right now, but like he uses falsetto a lot in this song, and he's got a pretty clean on the recording. I don't know how he sounds live. But on the he has tasty falsetto moments that stick with you, and you know, like little earworms. He got some good falsetto. This man. Is his name like Derek Alexander or something like that? Why the fuck do I remember this guy's name? It's something Alexander.
Kick your ass in!
That's how a song ends, but it cut off too soon. You could have heard him do that, but no, that's a good song. Little hipstery, little too much teenage rebellion there for my taste. But no, it's a good song. He also had that song, One Day We'll Know, something, 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 someday we'll know. Yeah, I watched Todd in the Shadows. I know what's going down. Up next, we got Fu Manchu, Priestess, Lay Down, bitch. Never heard this song. Don't know what we're in for here. Now, if I was to judge, if a band is calling themselves Priestess, it's got to be a metal band. Got to be. If it's anything other than metal, okay, I got it wrong. I literally heard 5 seconds of this. This is stoner rock. KY, Clutch. Those are the only 2 stoner rock bands that come to mind. Baroness, I believe, is a stoner rock band. Yeah, stoner rock. I don't like stoner rock. Obviously, I'm still gonna listen to this, but also need I remind everyone, these pauses, this technically makes this an educational stream. That's how I keep from getting Well, anyway. Long story short, the pauses need to be in here for YouTube to not get all aggro on me like they did. You know, it's like I've heard everything that ever will sound like this. It just bores me, this music genre. And I did not make up stoner rock, by the way. That is a legitimate genre of rock music. It's just like Queens of the Stone Age kind of dips their toe into stoner rock. Cayuse definitely did. I just don't like stoner rock. Stoner rockers, that's arguably I don't even think it's arguably, they invented the genre. It was kind of an offshoot. By the way, thank you Twat Orama for just the random $10. Appreciate it, bud. Like, why is it? I don't know, I'm not trying to be Canadian, but sometimes I feel like saying bud at the end of a sentence. I don't think that's wrong. There's nothing illegal about doing that. But everyone's going to call you out here. What, are you Canadian now? Sometimes it just feels right to say that. So the fuck what? I will say I was able to download a lot of the requests while I was listening to that. Speaking of requests, let's move this ship along, because I'm sure you're waiting out there for your requests to get gotten to. So let's keep plugging along here. We got Mr. E. Queensreich. No, it's not Queensreich. It's Queensreich. That would be the German thing. And, you know, the term Reich is not typically associated with good things. But anyway, this is Queensreich. Damaged. Is Jeff Tate in the band? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. I'm going to assume he is. But there's Jeff Tate's Queensreich now. Never know. That bald bastard's always pulling a fast one. Wait, is that Jeff Tate? Why is my voice so high right now? I don't know. Why do people do this when they ask questions? I think that's a different guy, right? That's not the original guy, right? Somebody please tell me, where's Mystery at?
Broken part of my machinery. Psychoanalyze the chapters on the path to my darkest days. Searching for the answers. All I see is damage through the head. Picking up the pieces of my life. No direction for either. Similarly, the one that lays beside me is sharing scars of my broken yesterdays. Will tomorrow find me hypnotized, crying on the memory in control. Now the lyrics string along, sowing destructive seeds.
You know what, Zombie? I have a new use for you. We can do the whole pop-up video thing, but way less annoying. Wasn't pop-up video on VH1 so fucking annoying? You're just trying to watch the video and it's like, boop, boop, boop. I think the sound effect was the most annoying thing. But they'd give you all these facts and they'd be like blocking the screen and shit. Zombie can just look up factoids on every single video that's requested, multiple facts, unpaid, and she can just put them in the chat. Now, don't you feel useful, Zombie? Oh, okay. Now I get what's going on here. This is one of those 80s bands where they tried to transition into the 90s and they didn't know what the fuck they were doing because they're like, glam metal, hair metal, which I don't necessarily consider Queensryche a hair metal band by any means, but they were hair metal adjacent. Come on, they were. And it's the 90s, like, well, we don't know what the fuck to do. I guess we should get heavier. I mean, it worked for Judas Priest. Jesus Christ, Painkiller. That was an amazing song. But Judas Priest be striking. I tried to play Painkiller on here back in the Dizzy. I think I got struck down for that one. I think my stream got disrupted. Fucking love Painkiller. It's probably my favorite Judas Priest song. That came out in the 90s. I don't know if Queensryche landed that little plane they're trying to fly there with this sound, though. Who's kidding who? We want to hear Jet City Woman. We want to hear Silent Lucidity. That's why we're here. No, they're not like a two-hit wonder band. They were a legit band. My dad owned one or two of their albums on cassette. Mother trucker, as Sebastian Bach would say all the time on his MTV Cribs episode. Yeah, thanks for coming to my house, mother truckers. Idiot Canadian. Yeah, doing a guitar solo in your cabin in the Adirondacks. That's metal as fuck, bro. Can't believe how middle-aged you guys are coming across right now. You're fucking... I feel your teenage Gen X fans leaving in the droves right now, Queensryche. What are you doing, man? Jet City Woman! My dad had this fucking story that he would tell over and over. My dad wasn't even that old when he was telling this story. I think he was like in his early 40s, which I will be in no time. He was riding motorcycles with his cousin, my cousin Scott, who was in a biker club, as they used to call him a biker gang. And they were listening to this song, the Jet City Woman song. And my dad's like, you know, Scott thought it was checks in at one man. I swear to God, I heard that stupid fucking story like 6 times. he thought he was saying checks in at one man, not Jet City Woman. I don't know what it is about certain people that just tell the same shit story over and over again. And my dad was not beyond reproach. In fact, he was infamous for doing this kind of shit. Oh, Mike Anderson doing some Josh fan service here. Rush Limelight. So, yeah, the video sucks. They're in Le Studio in Quebec or wherever the fuck Le Studio was. Since it's got the lay in front of it, I'm assuming it was in Quebec. It's basically like a live performance. It's not live, but there's, miming their instruments, lip syncing, whatever. I am obsessed with the guitar solo in this song. It is such a creative, tasty guitar solo. I learned most of it when I was a teenager, but then Alex Lifeson hits this really, like, the highest note on his guitar, and he starts implementing the whammy bar to do this fluttering effect. And I swear that fluttering effect sustains through the whole rest of the song. And I always, as a teenager, I was like, how did he sustain that note? There's several ways you could do it now. They have pedals that Roland, the company Roland, the subsidiary Boss, they make effects pedals, stomp boxes, whatever. They had a super feedbacker pedal where you could step on the pedal and it would just sustain whatever note you're holding indefinitely. That was one option. If you hold out a note and press it right up to if you have the volume up loud enough on your amplifier, and you press it right up to the amp, the note will sustain. You could buy an EBow. An EBow would sustain the note. But as a teenager, I was like, you'll hear it when the solo comes in. But anyway. Yeah, the studio went to shit, apparently. Rest in fucking peace, Neil Peart, man. Rest in peace. What a legend.
Living on a lighted stage approaches the unreal for those who think and feel.
Okay, anybody who's familiar with Rush, especially the album Moving Pictures, can you tell me a singular song on that album that has Congo drums? Why is Geddy Lee flanked with Congo drums in this video? There is not a singular song on this album that uses Congo drums. I've heard it. I've heard that album probably 100 times in my life. It does not exist. I think they're just little nightstands for him to rest his ashtray on, quite frankly.
In touch with some reality beyond the gilded cage. Cast in this unlikely role, ill-equipped to act with insufficient tact. One must put up barriers to keep oneself intact. Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to see. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation.
Bullshit, they used Congo drums in Witch Hunt. Bullshit. Quick to judge, quick. No, I don't think so. I don't think there are Congo drums in Witch Hunt. And how the fuck would you know? You fucking Googled it, which uses AI. Fucking cheater. Well, I did tell you to do the pop-up video thing. Only do the pop-up video thing when it's not contradicting me. If I make a statement, just accept it as fact and don't research it or, try to go against what I'm saying. Basically, if I say something happened, it's a fact. And any extraneous information you want to add, then do that.
Get on with the fascination, the real relation.
1981, my friend.
Lying deep.
Moving Pictures, 1981.
Living in a fisheye lens, caught in the camera eye. I have no heart to lie. I can't pretend a stranger is a long-awaited friend.
Getty, don't act like you're about to play the fucking congos. You're not. You're not. Don't even put your hands on them. Like, don't touch them. You're not gonna play it. There's no congos in. I'd have to re-listen to Witch Hunt. I never clocked any kind of Congo drums in that fucking song. There's a cowbell in that song, if you'd like to know. In Witch Hunt, there's a cowbell. It was a very smart use of a cowbell, if you ask me. Dun 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 dun, bling, bling, dun 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 dun. Witch Hunt is such a good fucking Rush song. Okay, the guitar solo is coming up. I'm obsessed. I love this guitar solo because it doesn't sound like any other guitar solo that any other guitar player was playing at the time. It's just totally creative. Alex loved the use of the whammy bar, and that's what turned me on. I still don't have a fucking guitar with a whammy bar after all this time. Alex loved using the whammy bar, especially in their 80s shit. He never used it in the 70s. 70s Rush never used it. He just played like a classic guitar player, a classic rock guitar player. His solos were a little boring. But the 80s, he got really experimental. See, that's what I like about Rush. They're always willing to experiment. And he used the fuck out of that whammy bar. That's on a guitar, the whammy bar, everyone knows what fucking whammy bar is, I feel like, at this point. But maybe you don't. But I love this guitar solo. It's so creative and inventive. And you're about to hear it. And that last note is about to hit. You just watch the last note. He has this really high note, and then he does the whammy, like the fluttering thing. And I swear, I think I hear it throughout the whole rest of the song. That note.
Living in the limelight, the universal dream, all those who wish to see. Those who
I swear, I feel like I can still hear it. I feel like I can still hear that fluttering thing just being, which I think is cool. I mean, it's very cool, low in the mix. If it's even there, it could be like playing tricks on my mind or whatever.
wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying feeling. The real relation, the underlying feeling.
All right, guys, here's Neil Peart's Time to Shine, a fallen Canadian legend. Let him have his moment. Hell yeah. All right, Mike, I thank you for pandering to me. I appreciate that. I will never disparage someone for pandering to my music tastes or asking me to, play one of my band's videos. I put a lot of work into that shit, and I like what I like, so both things are fine. We have another from we're gonna get to Mystery. Let's do Jen Stowe so she doesn't have to wait forever. Get some new blood in here. We will get to Mr. E. She's got Phanogram When I'm Small. I fucking love Phanogram. They're newer, not newer, but newer in the sense of like 2000s, 2010s indie electronic. Never heard this song, never seen this video, but I know I like this band or group or artist. I don't know. It's not like a band because it's electronic, but whatever. Oh wait, no, I have heard this song and I like it. I wish we sounded like Fanagram.
Lucy's underground, she's got a mouth to feed. Am I underground? Am I in between? Lucy's underground, she's got a mouth to feed. Am I underground? Am I in too deep? Show me love. You've got your hand on the button now. Show enough. You've got your hand on the button now.
Hate to be this guy, but what song do you think came first? "Hang Me Out to Dry" by you know that band. So you hang me out to dry. I've been listening to this too many times. They had a very similar groove. Boom, da, da, 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 boom, da, da. Standing up and down. This is similar. If this came out after that, I can't help but to think very close. Very close. Cold War Kids. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so that was oh my god, that was 06? Wow. So Fanagram must have come after that. I can't help but to think Fanagram was a little inspired by Cold War Kids on this one. I can't help but to think. That guitar groove, you know, holding it down in the background there, very similar, even in tone.
Lucy's underground, she's never coming back.
Now hang me out to dry.
Am I still alive? Has the light gone black?
I mean, they're both good songs. I'll take either one of them.
Take me underground, take me all the way. Bring me to the fire, throw me in the flame. So, show me love. You've got your hands
this dude, Phantogram has so many good songs. Like they just, I don't know. I think I've already like said this before, but like this is that's the kind of music that like I intended for my band to make, and then it just, I'm too much of a guitar player, so like I'm always just inserting my guitar and everything. But like being mainly electronic with some guitar in there, that was kind of my goal. All right, so I gotta pee. I'm not gonna put on a video because that's how I fucked up last time. No copyright going on right now. This is all my intellectual property on this screen. Stare at my chair while I don't give a care. The air is fair, and I've just laid it bare. I'm back. Since I'm a streamer, I actually got a cosmetic surgery done recently. Not trying to share too much about my personal life here, but I did get a urethra expansion surgery because I am a streamer and I can't be having long piss sessions. So actually, effectively, the urethra has been doubled in the circumference. Meaning that my streams, not live, of course, my bathroom streams are very thick ropes that come out, and yeah, I can piss in half the time. It was totally worth it. So what might take you 30 seconds takes me 15 seconds is basically piss maxing, I think they're calling it. So that's what's going on with me. Let's pull in a newbie here that has not had a request yet. We're gonna go with Twatorama. Ladytron, I like Everything You Touch. That's a good song. A Death in London. I'll be looking forward to hearing what other shit Ladytron's got up their sleeve.
Sleep
I know it's not true, but I feel like that song is like, it was made up of 2 chords. It's like, we like A minor and we like G. So let's just do those 2 chords for the whole song. I heard other chords in there. I was like clocking it in my head. I was like mimicking it like on a keyboard. I heard other chords, but like, yeah, the musical composition like wasn't all that interesting. Kind of lazy a little bit. Yeah, that was all right. All right, Mr. E, Tripping on Daisy, Conan, 1994. So we're going to see some vintage Conan O'Brien here, which I don't have a problem with. I like Conan. That's the only talk show host I like, or have ever liked, is Conan. And I obviously wasn't coherent in the early 90s, so I don't know what his style was like back then. Probably the same. Conan is he's just a funny motherfucker, man. I like him. He's got chutzpah. There's like so many The War for Late Night, that audiobook, I highly recommend it if you give a fuck about any of that stuff. The Jay Leno Conan thing goes super in depth. Love it. And yes, Conan wrote for The Simpsons early on. I believe he wrote the whole Marge versus the monorail episode. I believe that was his. When it comes to my favorite Simpsons episodes, though, it's always John Swartzwelder. Like, that's my favorite writer for The Simpsons, bar fucking none. I think any classic Simpsons fan can acknowledge that. John Swartzwelder was the guy. That was the guy that captured the voice.
We are back. All right, let's do it, folks. Dallas, Texas is actually the home base of my next guests, who are here tonight to perform a song from their most recent album, Bill. Please join me in giving a real warm welcome to Tripping Daisy.
Okay, this performance is 8 minutes long. I'm just letting you know right now. If I'm the dad driving the car, I'm like turning in the back seat. I'm telling you kids right now, we're not gonna hear all 8 minutes of this. I don't know when I'm gonna cut it off, but I'm gonna feel it in my bones. We're not listening to all 8 minutes of this. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. That's too disrespectful of a run time for what we're doing here. We're trying to be quick, baby, quick. That's 2 requests. Oh, gotcha. Okay, there's an interview. Never mind. Is the stream lagging or buffering for anybody, by the way? I'll wait for somebody to answer that. I guess I should probably be... Oh, it is? Oh, that's not good. That does not bode well. That does not bode well. Okay, we got a nope. We got 2 yeps and a nope. This is what happened last week when they shut it down. What am I connected to here? All right, I'm on my good router, so it's not my internet connection. Well, I fucking hope we don't lose it. So let's just try to see what happens. Let's have positive thoughts here. Whatever effect this guy has on his voice, Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction fell in love with this effect and just only ever used it on any Jane's Addiction song, or Porno for Pyros for that matter. Can I just say something right now that might be a little controversial? I like Porno for Pyros better than Jane's Addiction by a pretty large margin. Even though they only had one record, I think Porno for Pyros was the better band, quite frankly. That might be a hot take. You know, we'll see. Drink is on you? Well, I better take a drink then, eh? Dude, especially like the fucking title track, Porno for Pyros by Porno for Pyros. That song fucking slaps. That the bass guitar doing the popping and slapping and shit, and Perry Farrell's like vocals in the chorus is very, I don't know, that song fucking rocked. And Tahitian Moon, Pets, although that song gets stuck in my head like on an OCD level that I cannot handle, so I don't. Zombie, there's certain songs that I don't listen to because they get stuck in my head too much. And I like them. I want to listen to them, but I know I don't know, it's probably cognitive behavioral therapy would tell me to listen to the song anyway and overcome it. There's certain songs I just will not listen to because I know how bad they get stuck in my head and like torment me, so I just stay away from them. Pets is one of them by Porno for Pyros. When he's tapping the guitar like that with his pick hand, he's hitting harmonics, which are, I don't even feel like explaining what harmonics are if you're not a guitar player, but that's what he's doing. He's not just doing it to look cool. It's actually creates an effect. And then I remembered that harmonics are really hard to fucking explain, and it's a very boring explanation of what a harmonic is on a guitar. I don't like this song. I will go as far as to say this song kind of sucks. That's just my opinion. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like jamming with other musicians, because whenever you jam, this is the kind of stuff you write a lot of times. Just these long, kind of drawn out things. The singer doesn't really have anything to do, so they just start improvising random melodies over whatever the chords are that the guitar's playing, and then you end up with songs like this where they really go nowhere. They're not that interesting. There's really no vocal hook. There's no guitar hook. It's just music coming at you, blunt force. There's no laser focus there. It's just, here's a bunch of sounds, man. And I maybe there's some nostalgia there. I don't know, but not for me. So, but yeah, it was cool seeing like a young Conan. Oh, that's another. I don't know if anyone's new here, but I totally will judge your thing that you pick, whether I like it or don't like it or am indifferent on it. I will state these things. I will not tighten my ass cheeks and be like, yeah, that was cool. Well, good for you. Good for you. You did it. No, I will tell you if I don't like the song that you chose. And that comes with the territory of being on here. Up next, we're going to do Cerebral P, The Picture by Placebo. I think I like Placebo for the most part. It's another band with a man with an interesting voice. I did listen to their first album, The Kid with the Red Hoodies, kind of covering his eyes. I gave that album a listen, and I didn't like it as much. I wanted to like it, and I think they have some really good songs, especially 36 Degrees. But, yeah, I don't know. The jury's out on them. They're one of those bands, it would not surprise me if they had an amazing song that I've never heard before. Because I feel like this band has that potential. But I just haven't been bothered enough to delve into their catalog. But here we go.
I hold an image of the ashtray girl. I have a cigarette burns in my chest. I wait hard at the square of the world and put our friendship to the test. And late at night, while it's on all fours, she used to watch me kiss the floor. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture?
Farewell, the ashtray girl. Forbidden snuff.
I like this guy's voice, dude. I just do. I don't know what it is. I just always liked this guy's voice. Even if it's not a song I necessarily like sonically, like I just like this guy's voice. I just like his voice. I've always just really liked his voice. Okay, I just want to tell you guys that. Sorry.
Beware this troubled world. Watch out for earthquakes. Goodbye to open sores. It's a broken semaphore. You know we miss her. We miss her picture. Sometimes it's faded, disintegrated. Fear growing old. Sometimes it's faded, assassinated. Fear growing old. Farewell, the ashtray girl. Angelic fruitcake. Beware this troubled world. Control your intake. Goodbye to open sores. Goodbye and furthermore. You know we miss her. We miss her picture. Sometimes it's faded, disintegrated. Fear growing.
You know what? I like that vocal more than I like this song. Like if they just isolated the vocal and I just heard it a cappella, I think that would have or if they did like maybe a piano version, a stripped down thing. I think the music takes away from the vocal in a way for this particular song. The music's very bland for the vocal that he's delivering. I feel like they could have had some more interesting musicality behind this vocal. That's just me. This is me being educational right now, YouTube. So don't strike my stream down, bitch.
Sometimes it's faded, assassinated, fear growing old. Hang on, though we try, it's gone. Hang on, though we try, it's gone. Sometimes it's faded, disintegrated, fear growing old. Sometimes it's faded, assassinated, fear growing old. Can't stop growing old.
Okay, sorry to get all like weird and fucking. I don't know how you would label what I'm getting right now, but when a band like this has a budget to do a music video like that, we are so far past that point. In a bad way. It's bad that we're past that point. When interesting alternative rock bands can have budgets this big to do, I mean, this is clearly an expensive video. Like, no, even if you filmed it nowadays, it'd still be the extras, the locations, all that shit. This was the norm in the 90s. They would throw hundreds of thousands of dollars at bands like this, and they would do these songs that like aren't certified radio bangers, but at least they got to exist. At least they got to participate and be included in the MTV music video cycle. You know, that's something we fucking lost. And on some small level, and by some small level, I mean 25 people, I'm bringing it back, baby, through you guys, because you're choosing the songs.
Can't stop growing old. Can't stop growing old. Can't stop growing old. Can't stop growing old.
And that was the first emo girl ever created back in 1997. I don't know when this came out. Sorry to slide in a Josh pick, but when I started thinking about acapella vocals, and I can't help but to throw this one in. This is a acapella, meaning that through technology or whatever, all the instruments were removed, or maybe this was a stem that was just a pure vocal take. This is Marvin Gaye's "Heard It Through the Grapevine" acapella only. This is just Marvin Gaye doing his vocal take, no instrumentation. This motherfucker. I want to talk about singing and passion in your vocals. My God.
Ooh, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I love you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine.
Effortless.
Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, well, I know a man ain't supposed to cry, But these tears I can't hold inside. Losing you would end my life, you see. 'Cause you mean that much to me. You could have told me yourself that you love someone else. Instead I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, well.
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. Effortless. Effortless.
People say believe half of what you see, son, and none of what you hear. But I can't help being confused.
No auto-tune, by the way.
If it's true, please tell me, dear. Do you plan to let me go for the other guy you loved before? Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Baby, I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. Honey, honey, I know that you're letting me go. Said I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, I heard it.
Doesn't get much more honest than that. My goodness. That was refreshing. I don't even really, I mean, I like Marvin Gaye. My dad, he kept going on about what's going on, his seminal album. It's a good album. I feel it's a dance record from long ago. Every single song is the same tempo. It one song will roll into the next song and it's the same exact tempo. So, because black folk, they had parties back in the whenever the hell. And, Marvin Gaye's I'm going to make a record where you never have to take the record off and put another record on. So every song's going to be the same tempo. But it was also I don't know, it had a message. It was real. I don't know. It's punk rock in a way, I would say. I'm gay in May. Touche. Bobby Boucher. Anyway, let's keep it rolling here. That was really good. I enjoyed that, Josh. Thanks, Josh. You're welcome, Josh. Yoshi. Now, we got to go from fucking Marvin Gaye to Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl, the polar opposite of what we just played. But that's fine. That's the name of the game here. I no offense to Yoshi, I fucking hate this song, and I don't like Rick Springfield. All right.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed, it ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that? I'll play along with the charade. There doesn't seem to be a reason to change. You know I feel so dirty when they start talking cute. I wanna tell her that I love her, but the point is probably moot. 'Cause she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her.
Yoshi, are you here? Hey man, I'm just trying to check up on you. Yoshi, are you still in the chat? Please speak up if you are. Yoshi, are you in the chat? I know there's a lag, so I'm waiting. All right, well, we played Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. Hell yeah, cool, man. Great song. He's not going to watch the replay of this anyway. Thanks, Yoshi. Appreciate it. I just hate that. I just hate that song so much. I hate music like that. Just shit that was like 80s throwaway pop, whatever. You know what really bothers me about Rick Springfield? I know some of you guys saw the whole the Dave Grohl the Sun Studio was it Sun Studios? No, that was where Elvis recorded his shit. That documentary that Dave Grohl did about the studio that everyone recorded massive albums at, it wasn't Sun Studio. That was Elvis's thing. It was in somewhere in the West. They were going on about people who recorded in that studio. It was Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham and Tool recorded like one of their first albums there. Rage Against the Machine recorded their first album there. A lot of legendary bands recorded legendary albums. And then they like started harping on Rick Springfield. They're like, oh, Rick Springfield's album was recorded here. And they spent an inordinate amount of time talking about how Rick Springfield recorded his album. Now I'm like, so the fuck what? The album cover's cute. His dog is wearing sunglasses and has a tie. If you don't believe it, just Google the fucking Rick Springfield album. It'll come up. It's a cute album cover. His dog's wearing sunglasses and has a tie. But they were going on about like, bro, Rick Springfield was here. Oh my God. It's like, so what? Are you going to like jack off to where Tommy Two-Tone recorded Jenny 8675309 at this point? Sound City, there you go. Yeah. Dude, Tommy Two-Tone was he took a shit in this toilet. You can still smell some of the vapors if you sniff hard enough. So fucking weird. Anyway, Mike Anderson, Trust Company, Downfall. This is a butt rock song that was forgotten to time. I didn't forget because when I was a teenager, I thought, well, maybe I'll try to find my own butt rock band that not a lot of people know about. And it would be hilarious if Yoshi showed up right now. It's like, I don't appreciate what the fuck you just did and said. Nah, he's not going to. So Trust Company, this was a new rock band, 100%. They got swallowed up in the cracks of every other band that sounded like this in 2002. But I thought this was a pretty decent song. I did. I don't now, but I did. I hear it now and I'm like, yeah, this puts me right back in 7th grade or 8th grade or whatever. And yeah, it was like, heard it on the radio and it sounded like every other band, but I was like, well, maybe it's a little different. And now that I like revisit, it's like, no, it's not different. It sounded like every other fucking butt rock band. But anyway, let's listen to it. This is Mike Anderson's pick. Let me guess, they were Canadian.
Fear in me, so deep, it gets the best of me. In the fear I fall, here it comes, face to face with me. Here I stand, hold back so no one can see. I feel these wounds, step down, step down, step down.
I'm breaking down! That feels like a trope in these songs. Something about breaking down. I'm going to break. You're going to make me break. just breaking down. I'm gonna break. I was just insert that in any new metal song. It will fit in perfectly. I swear to God. I can't believe this was can't believe I lived through this. You know, sometimes I don't think I'm 37 years old. I feel like I got Peter Pan syndrome over here. I feel like I'm a child at heart. And then I see shit like this. I was like, oh yeah, I lived through that. That did happen. I was alive back then. So by the math, I guess I actually am as old as I am. Fuck!
Side of me, break away. You can't see what I see. The other side of me. Fall back on me, and I'll be the strength I need to save me now. Just come face to face with me. Stay in.
Dude, that whole like extreme wind blowing machine effect, that was so played out. Even at this point, like that had been done so fucking much. Like, God, I mean, fucking Trent Reznor did it in Closer, which came out in '94. It was at least a little novel then. At this point, it's just like, wow, don't people's faces look weird when you fucking blow a lot of wind on them? Gay.
Place, you'll be the first to see me heal these wounds. Step down, step down, step down. Am I breaking?
Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Corey. There's certain bands that I play on here that I know there's no threat of being struck at all. I'm not trying to test God right now, but like I can pretty much bet the farm. What the fuck am I? Goddamn prospector living in the Midwest right now. I bet the farm that no one's going to strike this video.
I break away, push me away, make me fall, just to see another side.
What you guys don't understand about wind, it's not wind, you stupid idiots. It's the earth rotating, and the air is just more aggressive sometimes. So the air is like sitting there, and it's like, "Arr!" And the earth's rotating, and then you just hit a patch of aggressive air, and it's like, ah! And it just like comes at you. There is no wind. You need like gravity and rotation and shit and orbit to create wind. Bunch of plebes. Bunch of chuds. Let's hear it if you're a chud. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, please, no more requests. Like, as much as I love money, look, I'm not one of the chosen people. Okay, I just love money. You can love money and not be one of the chosen people. No more requests. I gotta get through a lot here, and it's 3:30, so on the East Coast. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't think it's even Tony Hawk Pro Skater music. I think Tony Hawk Pro Skater had. I think you're insulting Tony Hawk Pro Skater if you say that song would be on there. Now, I say that, but Alien Ant Farm did make it onto Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. I know this because I had to review that fucking album on my Patreon. There's a lot of shit that I didn't want to review on my Patreon that I had to review on my Patreon. And this is a perfect time to plug that since I brought it up. If you want to become a member of my Patreon, here's a link in the chat. I got a tasty one coming up for you. It's mainly album reviews. All right, let's Okay, we're doing Eat It by... I can always hang with some Weird Al any day of the fucking week. Let me get the weird four... Dude, he like... All his 80s videos, he like redid them in like 4K. And it looks... The vibe is completely different. If you have a... In this, we're streaming and all that, so like I don't know if this is going to... With the codecs and the translations and the thingamafucks, I don't know if it's going to translate like it does if you actually like bring it up on YouTube in your own house. But like, I don't know, man. It's like the vibe is completely different. Something about that 4:3 shitty ass, like 480p aspect ratio that makes it look right. Because I guess that's how I'm used to viewing it. But when it's in 4K, which again, this computer can put out 4K, and your mom can just put out. Your mom just puts out. But this computer can put out in 4K, so I don't know if you're going to see it in 4K, but the whole vibe is different. It's weird. I don't like it. It's like it was never meant to be seen in that amount of... Okay, I can already tell that this is not going to look how I'm hyping it up. But it's a great video, great parody, great song, good times, great oldies. We Treat You Right, Winn-Dixie. Which, if you watch Beat It by Michael Jackson, I think they even got some of the same actors. Like, the set pieces, like, everything is, like, pretty much like a 1-to-1 ratio, which I guess you could do back then if you had the budget. Like, everything is so, I mean, it looks exactly the same as the Michael Jackson video, but obviously 22 years old in this video. And whenever I would watch this shit as a kid, I'm like, man, he looks like an adult. He was probably like 22 years old. Shot for shot, like, I'm sorry, I keep harping on this Michael, like, it's like a shot for shot, like, recreation of the Michael Jackson video. Like, the set, everything. Like, it's crazy. Getting the fog on the camera lens. Because, like, in the Beat It video, you kind of have to see the Beat It video to, like, really appreciate the video or whatever. Like, it's like a really close zoom into Michael Jackson's face. I don't know, man. And he was 24 when he did this shit, bro. Like, I was such a dumb fucking piece of shit when I was 24. Like, I don't know. How the fuck did these guys have the wherewithal and the knowledge and the cunning to do all this stuff in their fucking early 20s? And that's like all of these guys that came before us. Like, they all did that shit when they were like I'm just now getting to the point where I feel like I'm getting kind of creative, but yeah. And then his Weird Al's guitar player copied the Eddie Van Halen solo, got it pretty damn accurate, and it's just like, yeah, no big deal. This is just what we do. I could see how he blew up in a world way before YouTube. Like, this is all you had. Like, wait, so some guy's like making fun of a. You're really going out on a limb there, because no one had ever really done that before on that scale. And I love Weird Al. He's like such an underrated influence in my musical journey, if you will. Yeah, I never give this dude enough credit. Like, he really was like an early on guy that influenced me a lot. And I still love him to this day. He can do no wrong. And I don't think he has done anything wrong ever. He's sinless. I guess in a way I'm saying Weird Al is Jesus. I don't think that will ruffle any feathers. So the horror Sheena is a parasite from Clemens. It's like 1 40 seconds. Does that sound right? Is this like a very like hardcore punk song or something? Typically rock songs go a little bit longer than this, but whatever. That's what they wanted. Now I'm seeing that I probably should have downloaded a lot more songs. Oh well. maybe the awkward silence will give YouTube's algorithm a chance to chill the fuck out. All right, so we got the horrors. Sheena is a parasite. Let's see what? Oh wow. Okay, a little postage stamp there. Got a little 120p going on, maybe. 120.
She was a champion of self-reliance. It's true she needed to just for the out of it. Her fingers aren't so fast anymore. It's been 29 years since she came to these shores. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. Son of a to see the crime and she's been bound to the little lie. She claims she's working for the Lord, but you know what she's looking for? She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite.
You know, I'm just gonna say this, and it's gonna be very random, and you might not believe it. I think the bass line drives this song. I think the bass line sells this song, quite frankly.
She's a vicious physical routine, and behind the glass man using dough. She was begged over cash, she hates everyone, she knows no one. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. She was a parasite. Sent her back across the sea. Back across the sea.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think the bass line sold that song for me. You don't have to make it. It doesn't have to be complicated for it to be good. Sometimes all it takes is just two notes. But it had a groove. You feel me? And then you put some screamy vocal over the top. I don't know. Sometimes all it takes is one thing to anchor the whole thing down. That was directed by Chris Cunningham? No shit. That's one of my favorite music video directors. What the fuck? He is like so not about flashing the stuff that he... I bought his fucking DVD back in the day of not all the videos he directed, because there was a lot that were absent. I think he's like ashamed of them. He only put like the cream of the crop on there, the Come to Daddies by Aphex Twin, Frozen by Madonna, that kind of stuff. But I'm like, dude, why wouldn't you put stuff like that in there? I liked the parasite effects on the girl. Like, now that you say that was directed by Chris Cunningham, I totally believe it. I have to pee. I'll be right back. Or maybe I won't. You know the coolest part about Jeremy by Pearl Jam, that song Jeremy, is when Eddie Vedder's like, ooh, oh, ooh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That was the coolest part of that song. If the whole song could have just been more of that and less, clearly I remember picking on the boy, seemed a harmless little fuck. Oh, we unleashed the lion. Oh, sucked the lady's breast. How could I forget? Yeah, that was the coolest part. I remember I was in a cover band back when I was 21, and we used to cover Jeremy by Pearl Jam. And when we opened up with when we opened up with that, there was some dude in the audience who literally went like, he literally rolled his eyes and like laid his head back. He was like, oh God, this fucking song. I'm just like, bro, being in a cover band sucks. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, man, I've gotten really poor at pre-downloading this shit that I should have on deck here. I think I have a Josh pick. I'm literally only gonna play it so I can like catch up with the last few ones we have here. Or did I play all the Josh picks? That's a question. I think I did. I did, in fact. Okay, well, sit in more awkward fucking silence then. Or get off the bus! Fu Manchu. Loch Ness Wrecking Machine Live. Very specific request. But a request I will grant nonetheless. 'Cause you work hard for your money. You work hard for your money. You work motherfucking hard for your money, so I'm gonna work hard for you. Because I might just be a Jew. All right, enough fucking around. Get off your fucking, enough playing, fucking tiddlywinks over here. We're back on game with some requests, which is why the fuck you're here. Or else why the fuck would you be here? God knows it's not the sound of my voice or my visage. You like that? You like that word visage? Basically means face. This is Fu Manchu, Loch Ness Wrecking Machine. There we go.
Slide technique, unforgiving, you proceed. Mighty, enhanced, and morally advanced. Decipher what's been said, forever unread. Loch Ness Wrecking Machine, Loch Ness Wrecking Machine. A body, a soul, under their control. Loch Ness Wrecking Machine. Hands to the maker. Nowhere, no taker. Long past due. control. Lock this. Lock this. Lock this. Lock this wrecking machine. Lock this wrecking machine. Lock this wrecking machine. A body, a soul, under their control. Lock this wrecking machine.
All right, I have 2 notes here. First note is it sounds like stoner rock, but I like his voice. And I wonder if I like his voice because Tony Hawk Pro Skater already primed me to know his voice from Evil Eye, which is a great song. But I think he just has like a cool voice in general. If you told me this guy wasn't from California, I would be surprised. Even with his singing, this guy strikes me as pure California in his vocals. Secondly, how he has his mic to where the mic is higher than him and the mic's pointed down. Who the fuck do you think? You think you're Lemmy? You're not fucking Lemmy. Only Lemmy gets to do that with his microphone. So Lemmy did this thing where he had the mic stand was really high up over his head and the mic was pointed down and he'd lift his head up and he'd sing into it. That was a Lemmy thing. That's like just like if you want to be like Steven Tyler and stop ringing the pause. Huh? I've been pausing this whole time. What are you talking about? But no, that was a Lemmy thing. Lemmy had a really high microphone and it pointed down and he sang up into it. That was his thing. Like if you want to be like Steven Tyler, have a bunch of scarves on your mic or whatever. I'm just busting his balls right now. Well, someone's pitch that you won't be able to match, and for some reason, that band reminded me of this band, and now I got a hankering to listen to it. So, unfortunately, this is a Josh pick, but it's short. Okay.
Yeah. Day after day, your life's a wreck. The powers that be just breathe down your neck. You get no respect. You get no relief. You gotta speak up and yell out your creed. So back up your rules, back up the job, 'cause I'm sick of not living to stay alive. Leave me alone. I feel like I don't wanna be controlled. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want.
I don't know. To me, like Dexter Holland's vocals, it just sounds like interesting immediately. Like it just sounds like a rock or punk singer. He can do both. He can do alternative rock. He can do punk. It's like when I hear Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. It's like my dad always used to say. He just sounds like a rock singer. Like it's interesting. I forget about him a lot when people ask me, oh, who are some of your favorite singers? And I rattle off some of my favorite singers: Michael Stipe, Billy Corgan, Phil Collins. I forget Dexter Holland, but he really is kind of one of my favorite like rock vocalists. But I just always forget about him. But he's damn good. I mean, he has that frontman quality level vocal that you search for. And his range is hella fucking high. Try to sing any Offspring song in the shower. It's up there, man, in the range. You may not think it is, but fucking try to sing any of those songs. They're very high in the range.
How many times is it gonna take till someone around you hears what you say? You try being cool, you feel like a lie. You play by the rules, now venture to try. So back up your rules, back up your job, 'cause I'm sick of not living to stay alive. Leave me alone, not asking a lot, just don't wanna be controlled. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want. It's all I want.
You might say that Offspring went corporate, and I don't know. I guess you could say Americana was kind of a corporate album. But dude, if you want to sit there and tell me his voice does not sound perfect on Pretty Fly for a White Guy, I know it's a silly little fucking stupid song. His voice, that guitar riff is cool. His voice sounds like no other voice could have sold that song like his did. I think they kind of hit their creative peak. Or, yeah, I mean, the fuck was it? I mean, they had some pretty good records after that one. And then they kind of crapped out, which most bands do. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, I forget about Offspring a lot of times, and I shouldn't, because, like, I have, like, at least 4 or 5 of their CDs over there. You can't see it. Got my CD case over there. Over there. Yeah, no, I really like me some Offspring. I feel like a lot of people forget about Offspring. I never hear them brought up in a conversation. I think it's one of those, like, hipster things where it's like, oh yeah, Offspring, they're mainstream. But then again, Green Day gets brought up all the fucking time. And then the emo bands, God, My Chemical Romance, how many times do I have to hear about them? But there's this weird, like, 90s Gen X thing where, like, you guys were still all about, like, oh, you're a sellout. I don't think... I didn't hear a lot of people in the millennial generation. I didn't hear a lot of people calling bands sellouts every other fucking breath. They were just like, oh, cool. They're successful now. They're going to tour my city now because they have the means to do so. They weren't, like, flicking them off for selling out. Anyhow, Rush, Analog Kid, I know there's not a video for this. My rule of thumb is What? There's a visualizer? What the fuck is this? Okay, I mean, is this technically a video? No, that's some weird shit. I would rather pull up a live version. That's not really a music video. But I do love this song. All right, we're going to watch Analog Kid, but it's going to be live. Because, yeah, you can't request a song that does not have a music video or a live version. That's all I ask. Because I'm not going to sit there staring at the album art listening to a song. That's just boring. I need movement, man. Movement we shall get. Getty's Voice. What does this come from? This is their R40. Yeah, this is their 40th anniversary. He doesn't really do a lot of high vocals on this one though, so Getty should still sound pretty good at this time. I wish he would stop with the fucking high vocals. Getty's perfectly capable of having a good voice still, but he only wants to do them high vocals. He cannot do them anymore. He's old.
Thank you so much. Most appreciated. Okay, we'd like to do a song now that's celebrating its 30th birthday this year. A song that goes back to our Signals album.
Yeah!
This is
Signals
the kid,
album!
This is the Analog Kid.
Yeah! Analog Kid! Alex Lifeson. You see how he was just doing on the mic there? Alex Lifeson. Alex Lifeson has never done backup vocals. Ever. He cannot sing. He has a shit voice. He's never done backup vocals. But what they will do, and I don't know why they do this, because they should know their fans they're all nerds and autistic. Like, I'm on the spectrum. but I am a nerd. We all know that Alex Lifeson is not singing. We know that's a dead mic. Why is there a mic there? He does not do backup vocals. Also, I will say, man, Geddy's voice sounds great here because he's singing low. But the move me, you move me. When he gets to that part, it's probably going to not sound so good because it's higher up. But when he stays low, it's good shit. All right, whoever did Taking Back Sunday. That's the last request, goddammit. I'm trying to not sail into fucking 7 a.m. doing these requests. Oh yeah. So that run there, the but little ding ding, like that's, you know, it's a good example of Rush being pop but being prog at the same time. This does not sound like a prog song, but try to play it, motherfucker. Bet you can't. Bet you can't. And then those fucking synths when they come in on the chorus. If you listen to the record, especially on Signals, it just. If you listen to headphones, it surround. I know the video's cutting my face off right now, but man, it just sounds so fucking good on the record. I don't think Hugh Padgham mixed that one. Did Hugh Padgham do any records for Rush? No, he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. You don't even have to research that. He didn't. Hugh Padgham was Police and Genesis, and many other artists that I don't care about, but yeah, no, this was a really good sounding record, just on headphones. Like they nailed it the first time. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's like a shredding Alex Lifeson guitar solo in this song too. Yeah, he like killed it. His solo. It's a little wanky, but I like it. I feel like he had the right to wank because this song is a little basic. It's a great song, but I feel like he earned his wanking. Sometimes you earn your wanking. You know, if there's a big build up, you know, like, I don't know, let's just take a basic bitch example, Stairway to Heaven. When Jimmy Page finally came in with his big guitar solo at the end, you feel like you earned that guitar solo because you sat through all the other stuff, which is, it's a great song, you know, whatever. But when the guitar solo comes in, it's not gratuitous. You feel like it it led up to that. It crescendoed to that guitar solo. Know what I'm saying? You feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down right now with my lingo? Yeah, you should only wank if you earn it. Rush is so fucking good, man. Rush is so fucking good. I'm just basking. See, this was the last tour where I think Geddy's voice was serviceable. Now, granted, this was an 80s era Rush song where he sang a lot lower, as he should have. And then at some point, he's like, well, let me go high again. No, Geddy, you can't. And he didn't do that shit until the 2000s. Vapor Trails, Snakes and Arrows, Clockwork Angels. It's like he was trying to like summon his inner 70s Geddy, which would never happen again with the vocal cords. Not gonna happen, bro. Like, stick with that lower thing, man. Like, all that notwithstanding, Rush is so fucking good. Canada, why can't you give us something equally as valid? I've not seen it. Twatorama, drink is on me. Jesus, you're generous. Thank you. Slop and Plop, thank you. Good morning. Let's go ahead and do Rat Big Block. I don't like this song, but it's fine. I'm gonna guess those who are here are not gonna like this song either. But that's fine. You know, I think one of the main reasons I don't like the song is because people sing it at karaoke all the motherfucking time. It's a very popular karaoke song. A lot of emo elders out there. I hate that term. I'm an emo elder. But yeah, this is one of those songs. So you're just gonna have to deal with it for right now. And you know, it'll be a trauma bonding experience. If you're new to this channel, I don't like emo music. Though I look like I might, or definitely would, I simply co-opted the emo aesthetic. I did not listen to emo music. I got the side lip piercing. I got the tattoos. I got the whatever the fucks. I had my hair dyed at one point. I don't know if that's an emo thing or not, but yeah, I don't like emo music. And it just kind of, whatever. I don't like butt rock either. There's a lot of things I don't like. I dislike more things than I like. I don't like myself or anybody else except Geddy Lee and Weird Al, and just like people have given me joy. My vamping is losing its edge right now. Ooh, Losing My Edge. That's a good LCD Sound System song. It's a pretty cool video too. It's a weird video. It's almost like a Talking Heads, once in a lifetime kind of shit. Weird video. I'm losing my edge. Oh, that'd be a good one. I wish someone had suggested that one. LCD Sound System. How the fuck did they book Madison Square Garden? I can't believe they got that big. It's like they just seem like a little hipster indie band, indie electronic band. How apparently they got really big at one point. Here we go.
Your lipstick is calling out by the angel. I know exactly what goes on. When everything you'll get is everything that you want in princess. Would you prefer my finger on the trigger or me face down across your floor? I mean face down across your floor. Me face down across your floor. Well, just so long as this thing's loaded. And will you tell all your friends you've got your gun to my head? This all was only wishful thinking. This all was only wishful thinking. And will you tell all your friends you've got your gun to my head? This all was only wishful thinking. This all was only wishful thinking. Let's go. Don't bother trying to explain, Angel. I know exactly what goes on when you're running. How about I'm outside of your window? How about I'm outside of your window? Watching it, keep the details covered. You're such a sucker for a sweet sucker. And will you tell all your friends you've got your gun to my head? This all was only wishful thinking. This all was only wishful thinking. And will you tell all your friends you've got your gun to
I have to pause because I got to make this like an educational stream. They're playing guitars in this song, and that's how you make that sound if you want to form a band and you want to like have guitars. They produce distortion, and there's a bass guitar and a drummer and two singers. Probably one guy is a backup singer that doesn't sing that much, and then there's a whiny emo singer. And if you really close your eyes and go back to 2005 or whenever this shit was spawned, you can almost still smell the pussy residue on these men's penises from underage girls that they inevitably fucked at a Warped Tour or some other emo festival. A lot of those emo bands fucked underage girls. I don't know if you guys know. I'm not breaking news right now. I mean, a lot of bands fucked underage girls, but emo bands really fucked underage girls. Because they had they did themselves up like they were fucking like you've seen emo girls from the 2000s. They did the hair and all that shit, the skinny jeans, blasting their fucking tit cleavage out. They're 14. These guys didn't care. They kicked their way into their hearts in the pit, bro. Let's figure it out in the pit, bro. Hug it out in the pit, bro. It's like it's rock, so I still kind of have to accept it, because it's like, yeah, there are distorted guitars, and it does kind of resemble rock, so You know, I'm a rock enthusiast. I'm rock positive, you know? So, like, I have to accept it, but, like, we don't have to get along or be best friends. But I guess you're rock. I guess. All right, I don't think Jen Stowe's here. Zombie's the only way we have to rely on as another vagina that I know of. I'm sure everybody else has a swinging cock. Why did this make girls' vaginas so fucking wet? Girls love this shit. They love it. And I'm talking early millennial girls, late Zoomer girls. They love this shit. Why? Why? What is it about this particular sound that gets girls' pussy so fucking wet? I don't understand. It's not the guy's looks, because there are other men out there in other rock bands that are not emo, that are handsome men. Is it the lyrics? Do the lyrics? I know a lot of people like lyrics. I don't care about lyrics. I like the sound of the song. But I know a lot of people really care a lot about, is it the lyrics? It must be the lyrics. I don't give a flying fuck about lyrics.
Never ask if you don't ever tell me. I know you well enough to know you never loved me. Before the cash is sold, nothing happens without the weather runs red. But for now, I won't ever last. You don't ever tell me. I know you well enough to know you never loved me. Before the cash is sold, nothing happens without the weather runs red. But for now, I won't ever last. You don't ever tell me. I know you well enough to know. In all of this was all your fault. In all of this, I stay wrecked and jealous for this simple reason. I just need to keep you in mind as something larger than life. I stay wrecked and jealous for this simple reason. I just need to keep you in mind as something larger than life. I stay wrecked and jealous for this simple reason. I just need to keep you in mind as something larger than life.
Do you understand, chat, dear reader? Do you understand how much pussy that I left on the table because I refuse to like any of this shit? Looking how I look, and even 10 years ago, I looked better. Not a lot better. I feel like I've aged pretty well. Do you know how much pussy I left on the table by standing on my principles and being like, oh yeah, so I don't like emo, sorry. I know the lip ring, blah, blah. I know I look like I would like emo, but I really hate emo. Oh, what bands do you like? Oh, I like Genesis, Rush, Smashing Pumpkins, Rage Against the Machine, yada yada, Tool. And then I just see their eyes glaze over and their vagina dries up and their nipples that might have once been hard become soft, pillowy, skin tags. So much pussy is the answer, because I asked a rhetorical question, and I'm answering my own rhetorical question. So much pussy, because I stood on my principles every time with music. I will not ever act like I like something I don't like musically. I just can't. And the amount of hot emo chicks that I've met where it's just like, I know we have nothing in common musically. And, you know, a lot of people base their entire as personality off of their music and the scene that they're into and all that. So much pussy was left on the table because I stood on business. What did it get me? It got me nothing. So if I was to have a kid, which will never happen, but if I did, lie. Whatever music she likes, say you like it too. Don't do what your stupid dad did and be honest. Get you nowhere. Up next we have, I don't know what kind of Cyrillic Russian shit this is. Cerebral P, the shit, CKR. I don't know what that is. If that's a request, could you please rephrase that? But what we do have that I could decipher is Fu Manchu, USS Hollow Point Sniper Hyperbole. Here we go. Let's see what the fuck this is all about.
Thoughts seem to stumble out of my mouth. I can't seem to stop and talk to them. Fear tries to pierce the armor of truth. Hollow point, sniper hyperbole. To follow a pendulum, and there must be organic cures for me. Report to base, instrumental case. Here's the map to my Once more, I'm flying with Brian, my friend. Hold me, Buena Vista, baby. Lose me, neighbor to madly of me. Screech me, eyes that bite and build the boat, eyes that bite and sail her, eyes that bite and sunk the ship. You're the one that saved me. Eyes that bite and build the boat, eyes that bite and sail her, eyes that bite and sunk the ship. You're the one that saved me.
The only way I would play Hawthorne Heights is if we play Nikki FM, just because. Okay, I think I gotta play Nikki FM by Hawthorne Heights, solely because the scene in the video where the girl's dad throws, I guess it's supposed to be like hot soup on his face. It also happens to be the part in the song where he's like, "Ah!" And so he gets the soup thrown on his face as he like does his scream. It's so funny. It's like makes me loll my pants.
You help me to grow.
So like that band, the thing we just like listened to. Not that I'm any authority, not that I have any pull, I have no sway, I have no nothing. This is just me stating my opinion. If in some weird world I was an A&R guy and I was present at a showcase, I've played a showcase before. Showcases suck. Basically, you play your fucking set and you dance like a little whore in hopes that a record label will sign you. So if I was on the other end of that and I was the guy watching that band, what I would tell them is what in short form, these people here, I don't hear a single, is what I would tell that band. I don't hear a single. I think you guys are talented. I think you have a unique sound. I don't hear a single. Come back when you have a single. This is said so many times at showcases. If a band is even lucky enough to get a showcase. That is said so many times. We just don't hear a single. I think you guys are good. Maybe, workshop it a little bit. Come back in another, couple years, whatever. We just don't hear a single here that we can sell on radio. And it's not even anything personal. It's just literally like, I might have liked you. I might have liked this. I just don't hear a single. I don't hear something that we can sell. There's a reason why I made that video that it sucks being in a band. There's so many reasons. But anyhow, we got Cerebral P with something I can kind of decipher. I guess he wants me to do Beach Boys, Don't Worry Baby. Did I download it? Yeah, they did. Okay. This is Beach Boys, Don't Worry Baby. Oh my God, the definition is so high I have to shrink this shit down. Okay, so obviously given like the HD definition of this, it's new. The Beach Boys are very old. I'm guessing they just hired a bunch of hot people. They're probably not even going to be in the video at this point because they're so fucking old. So it's just a bunch of people like representing them or whatever. Anyway.
Well, it's been building up inside of me for I don't know how.
A Brian Wilson vocal from what is it? Pet Sounds came out in 68? So what we're approaching, what is it, like 60 years? 60-ish years at this out. This is a 60-year-old recording, I want to say. Could be wrong on that. That is a very young sounding Brian Wilson.
I don't know why, but I keep thinking something's bound to go wrong. But she looks in my eyes and makes me realize that she said, "Don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut when I started to brag about my car. But I
Dude, Brian Wilson's falsetto was unmatched. That motherfucker had some falsetto. Like, good Lord.
can't back down now because I pushed the other guys too far. She makes me come alive and makes me wanna cry when she said, "Don't
know, Ice Hockey Jedi, you say this is how you mix a track properly. Honestly, if it were me, I would have brought the rhythm section up a bit more. The drums and bass are kind of secondary to what the vocals are doing, which will always be the case with Beach Boys, because everyone's there for the harmonies, which, fair enough. Fantastic, unmatched motherfucking harmonies. Well, there's actually a lot of black groups that did it before Beach Boys that they stole from blatantly, that they admitted. But whatever, I'm not trying to get all into that shit. For white people, those are some unmatched fucking harmonies. But I would have brought the rhythm section up in the mix, quite frankly. Would have liked some fatter drums, fatter bass. You could make it work nowadays, but for the 60s, yeah, it's great. Although this has been remastered a million times, this is not the original recording.
She told me, baby, when you raised it, just take a long, my love with you. And if you knew how much I love you, baby, nothing could go wrong with you. Oh, what she does to me when she makes love to me, and she said, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby.
Yeah, who cares about this? Has nothing. Literally, this Beach Boys hired some fucking PR people to do this music video. I knew they weren't going to be in it. They were going to hire like a bunch of young people and insert there. I mean, as you should probably, because like nobody wants to see a bunch of like propped up corpses. Because they don't sing like that. I mean, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Let me just see something real quick. What we got over here? Show my ace. All right, I know this is a little bit of like rah America jack off shit, but it's the only thing I can find by them doing something a cappella in their old ass age. Basically, what I'm trying to illustrate here is how they're old as fuck, but once you lock into those harmonies, man, you just never really forget that skill. It is a skill. Try to harmonize with someone on karaoke. It's very difficult. So this is Beach Boys singing a national anthem, but they added layers and harmonies to it and shit. So it's more interesting than what you might think. And once again, I already explained the reason why I'm doing this. If I can only find it amongst the many, many requests. Oh, we're still going to watch Nicky FM because I wanted to see that guy get soup thrown on his face. Shit's hilarious to me. Oh, they name it such stupid words that throw me off my game. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Anthem, please welcome back the Beach Boys.
All right, guys, take your hats off, put it over your heart. No, I'm just joking. I don't give a fuck. America has a very storied past. I don't know. I'm gonna ride the fence here. I'm not gonna say fuck America, but I'm not gonna jack off to it either.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Anyway, that was the only acapella thing I could find where they're old as fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of the national anthem shit. Where maybe I was like locked up in a fucking cage in Vietnam for like 4 years. I'd probably care more about that, be more patriotic and shit. But I'm not in the mood for that kind of crap. No, there's not that many Beach Boys. Unfortunately, they hired a bunch of help that all look as old as they do. There's like, what? There's Al Jardine, Brian Wilson died, Carl Wilson died, Dennis Wilson died. So all the Wilson brothers are dead. Mike Love is unfortunately still alive. That's a crazy motherfucker right there. Dude, I kind of got hyper-focused on Beach Boys for like a solid year of my life in my 20s. So I know way more about them than what I should. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to get too far off on that tangent. I'm gay. Put on your skinny jeans, ladies and gentlemen. We got, there's a lot of emotions that are about to happen right now. It's emo music, a lot of emotions. A lot of gay emotions going on, very gay. I wouldn't listen to it, but some people like it. It's very gay. I just want to see the soup poured in the lead singer's face as he screams. This isn't the worst song in the world. I mean, at least Avenged Sevenfold could play their instruments. At least they could play their instruments. I mean, they're like metalcore, emo-core, maybe on some albums, but whatever. Let's just get this over with.
Let's go down now into the darkness of your thoughts. Hurry up now, we're waiting for us to fall to pieces now. A broken mirror in your life, silence in
Black and white.
falling forward as she walks towards the light. I'm outside of your window with my radio. I sleep with one eye open.
I don't know even what the lyrics are.
I can see you breathing. I follow your chest home until I can see you. I can hear you breathing. Exhale. Silence in black and white.
All right. This is a scene. I fucking love this scene. Get ready for it. I honestly, I've hyped it up too. It's not gonna be as funny. That happens every single time you hype something up. It's never as good. It's not gonna be as funny. So lessen your expectations. Honestly, it's probably not as funny as I'm making out to be. I find it quite funny though. Hold on, I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. Hold on. And the dad, my God, he looks like a fucking stockbroker or something. Jesus Christ, he's got the fucking Hugh Hefner robe on and everything. No, it was just as funny. Oh my God. Okay, I don't care. Watch any more of that. All right, we're gonna end on I'm gonna break my rule and play a fucking song that has no music video. Any Perfect Circle fans in here? I'm like hyper fixated on the whole acapella thing. This is a Maynard James Keenan of Tool. He did Perfect Circle, did the album Motive. The last track was called The Fiddle and the Drum is a Joni Mitchell cover, but he did this whole ass acapella thing, and I think it's beautiful. I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So suck a dick.
So once again, my dear Johnny, my dear friend. And so once again, you are fighting us all. And when I ask you why, you raise your sticks and cry and I fall. Oh, my friend, how did you come to trade the fiddle for the drum? You say I have turned like the enemies you earned, but I can remember all the good things you are. And so I ask you, please, can I help you find the peace and the star? Oh, my friend, what time is this to trade the handshake for the fist? And so once again, oh, America, my friend. And so once again, you are fighting us all. And when we ask you why, you raise your sticks and cry and we fall. Oh, my friend, how did you come to trade the fiddle for the drum? You say we have turned like the enemies you've earned, but we can remember all the good things you are. And so we ask you, please, can we help you find the peace and the star? Oh, my friend, we have all come to fear the beating of your drum.
That was brilliant. Loved it. Good job. You know, a lot of people say, Josh, after your streams, you don't give me a lot of